I speaking with Eugene Harrow? My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case. Splendid! I assure you your time will not be wasted. Now, if my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in treatment which, in our opinion, may have consequences not aligned with your best interests. Mr. Harrow, I completely understand how you feel. Even for me, it's hard to talk, hard to even think about the injustice that has occurred. But we will work together to put an end to this undue response to your, well, unique situation. I mean, we have only known each other for a couple of minutes, and I can already see what a strong-willed individual you are. You know what you want, and nothing will stop you from getting it. So I presume you're ready for the next step in our cooperation? I completely understand what you're trying to say, Mr. Harrow. To make things easier for you, I'll simply write down your general consent here and forward your case to my colleagues in our paralegal department. They'll contact you shortly. Well, Mr. Harrow, it was a colossal pleasure talking with you. Cheers!
Hey, welcome to Kuiper Belt. I'm Travis, and you look like you could really use a drink.
Where is it? Everything must be in order. Name's Kay. Walter Kay. You don't look familiar, Eugene. And you sound like an outsider. First, you tell me, you support Bill Thatcher? That's a good boy. You might be an outsider, but your heart's in the right place. He picks or props him up, and there's nothing I could do. Except I'm not without teeth. Yeah, proper lesson, like at school when the teacher beat you blue for acting out. Home. Yeah, home. Maxine's there. She's worried. I just need to make sure everything's in order.
Always for breaking some rules. Screw Coral Destiny's protocols. Hiya! So sorry about that sterilization procedure, but it's necessary in a facility of this type. And don't you worry about the chemicals, they are all organic in origin.
What's the password for today? Hands up! Who the fuck are you? What are you doing in my house? Who sent you? Nobody touches my equipment. Stay back. What are you talking about? You show up at my door and claim you need my equipment? Why? Is it a message from us? Or is it otherworldly? Well, that's something, I guess. So what's got you all fired up about this? Speak! I see. So, you want to use my equipment to hear a message from space? No, I don't believe you. It doesn't make any sense. And your face looks mighty suspicious. Now, start fucking walking. Hey, cuz. Cuz. Yeah, it's Alex. Yeah, listen. Listen! We had a little home invasion. Again. No, not like last time. No. No, I'm not holding a gang of children in Corn Festival masks again. No! There's a motherfucker here, and I've got him under citizen's arrest. Yeah, I'll tell you when you come here. 20 minutes? All right. Yeah, of course. I have coffee. Shut the fuck up, pal! No, I'm not talking to you, cuz. The intruder's getting feisty. Okay. Bye-bye. Now we wait. And I don't want to hear a word out of you. messing around. You there? Pop, stop fooling around and show yourself. This house is falling apart. Everything creaking to high heaven.
Guiding light, mission log, day 52. Happy to report I'm still alive, though honestly, my steady diet of protein curry, pea stew, and oat and berry paste has seriously made me contemplate taking my own life. Water recycling and oxygen regeneration systems are working within parameters, though I have to fiddle with them every now and again, and this still leaves me with free time, and a lot of free time. Left unoccupied, want it or not, my mind wanders back to Earth, and this is a dangerous journey. I mean, just one treacherous step away from plunging me back into the pit of despair, and I can't let that happen.
No. The pit is not a good place. You were trapped there almost forever. Until I got you out.
It's a paradox. I can't think of home, but I need to think about ways of getting home, so to stop myself from wandering, I focus on new mission parameters. I think, plan, then I flip the mental table and I do it all over again.
Frank?
Hell, you're not only interrupted, you're interrupted by Riley.
Frank?
It's not a matter of selecting the method. I mean, there's only one anyhow, and I have to take it. The slingshot maneuver. It's a matter of resources, or lack thereof.
What are you... Oh, shit.
Oh, she finally gets it. Now let's focus on what's important.
Here's the thing. Guiding Light was 91% done with the Transmars injection protocol when the fuel injection system malfunctioned. This put the ship into an almost stable orbit with Mars. Almost.
Almost stable is good enough. Worked for us, buddy boy.
When I ejected the lander, it assumed the same trajectory as the rest of the ship, but it was further degraded by the explosions. As it stands right now, I'm in an anomalous Earth-Mars orbit, doomed to a perpetual circling, never to reach either planet. A loop, if you will. Here's the other thing. Because I'm sometimes forced to use my fuel for upkeep of the various systems I've built in this tin can, my reserves are at 71%. This is enough for a few controlled burns, yes, but that's it. especially considering I'll have to save at least 12% of that fuel in order to survive the trip back from Mars to Earth.
She should have had more fuel by our calculations, right? Right. Something's off here.
These are the 2 key points, the cruxes of my issue. So here's the proposed solution. I've been going over these calculations I don't know how many times. I need to perform 2 burns and to be extremely careful about fuel efficiency.
Frank, we need to talk now.
The first one needs to correct my trajectory, get me in a stable orbit of Mars. The second will be tricky, much more so, as I need to escape Mars orbit, which will require a lot of fuel. Maybe all of the fuel.
That did it. She bit her lips hard, but doesn't open them. Bravo.
Now, the first maneuver will affect the other. If I fuck up the first and get too close, I might not have enough fuel to get out of the planet's gravity well. Or if I don't course correct properly, I'll just shoot past the planet and get into an even worse trajectory. Still, the results of the model I've built are conclusive enough that I'm willing to take the risks. Now I just have to stop doubting myself and pentable check every single number. Again. I'll record again later. Have to conserve power as much as possible.
Frank, please.
Alright. Guiding light mission log day 54. Can't sleep, so I've decided to crunch some numbers. Again. I'm sick and tired of talking to the walls, so what the hell? Sunshine's plentiful, let's waste some kilowatts and record this thing. At least I'll have a reference point for later to recheck the math if I need to. Fuck, if only the lander's main computer wasn't so limited in its functions, or if I was a better programmer, I could run some real simulations, but this'll have to do.
Listen, I know about Judy's message. She'll start crunching numbers now, saying exactly how much fuel she has left. Just listen.
So, let's start with the basics. Right now, my fuel reserves are at 71%. I'll need the bare minimum of 12% to survive the Mars-Earth trip, so this means the total fuel available is 59%. So far, so good.
She knew. She fucking knew. All this time.
Let me go, you jerk! I never said a word for exactly this reason. I heard the whole message when Judy's lander reached near Earth orbit. Like it did again. Just look at yourself. Imagine how you would have been if you'd known the entire time. Fucking hell, Frank. Even now you think she's alive. You know that she couldn't be.
Hurt her. Rip out her tongue, pluck out her eyes, bite off her ear. Hurt her! Hurt her! Hurt her!
For fuck's sake, listen to yourself, Frank! You're fucking delusional. I introduced you to. I helped when you had issues. Why would I want to keep you away from her if she was even still alive?
She struggles. She hackles her hair, teeth bared. But she's in pain. More. More!
Fucker! The only difference between us back then was that you could have bought your alcohol legally. You drank just as much as I did. More even.
Let her have it. Let her have all of the pain you have suffered.
How could you say that? It's no one's fault Mom died. No one but Apex or. No. You're like some folktale demon of anger and grief.
That's it. That's it. Your toxic barrage has brought her down on the verge of tears, on the brink of crumbling, fucking down. Now go for the jugular. Say that thing again. The same one you said, and you haven't spoken for 2 years. The sweet, succulent taste of revenge. When you take your hurt and spread it around like an emotional disease.
You really think that? I wondered back then if it was just a slip of the tongue, but no. You really think that?
Oh, for trans-earth injection... Fucking napkin math. Okay, initial mass after the first burn will be around 4,270 kilograms. On a delta V of approximately 2,050 meters per second, I'll need about 1,400 kilograms of fuel, I want to say, and the burn will last about a minute and a half. Fuck, that's almost 5 times the MOI burn time. After the burn, my mass will be around 2,870 kilograms, of which only 370 kilograms will be fuel reserves, or 12%.
Shit. Riley made us miss a part of Judy's message. Maybe the most important part.
That's a thin, terrifying margin for error. Okay, if I execute both burns with maximum efficiency and no additional adjustments, I'll have enough fuel to get home. Barely enough, but enough. I don't want to think about what happens if I overburn. Okay. I can do this. Guiding light, mission log, day 74. The question has been killing me for the last week or so. I can't stop thinking about it, and yet I can't find an answer. It might sound like one of those fairy tale riddles that are designed to push you over the edge, so what's a doer to do when she's got nothing to do?
No, there's always something, my love. Something? Another simulation to run? Another calculation to check and recheck?
The only answer I got is... nothing. Absolutely nothing, and that is driving me insane.
Be grateful you're holding Alex's best piece of equipment. Otherwise, Judy's signal might have been jammed by this storm noise.
Since I jury-rigged most of the additional life support systems, they need small repairs every now and then. But besides that, and scrubbing the filters, which is super time-consuming because I have so little water and power to spare, there's little else to occupy my free time. I've even tried cooking in an improv kitchen, combining different food pouches, but somehow the meals taste even worse. So, yeah, I gave up on that. That leaves me with the calculations for the burns and my paper simulation. And that's a no-go. Every time I check the numbers now, a worm of doubt starts gnawing in my mind, and I can't have that. I have to trust the plan, trust the science behind it.
Must be the battery, buddy boyo.
For fuck's sake. Who knew that space flight would entail so much free time? Ugh, I swear. If I knew I would be stuck in a lander for months, I would have brought my Zenith Mini on that damn EVA and just drowned myself in gaming. Fuck conserving power.
No. We need to conserve power. Conserve!
All of this leaves me with only one option. To think of home. Of the people I left behind that probably think I'm dead. But if I even start to unravel that coil, my heart clenches and I feel the weight of all this endless void on my chest, so I can't go down that rabbit hole. Not now, not ever.
Frank. Sir Frank-a-lot.
More like Cryly Riley.
There's only the now, and there's only the version of future in which I return home. I've decided to record the answer to my own riddle, to sear it into my mind. The doer needs to become the waiter. No other solution. Let's not waste any more power now. Guiding light, mission log, day 162. Mars orbit insertion successfully performed 2 days ago. Fuel burn was optimal at 12%. This will be a different beast, though I should really conserve power. I've decided to record this moment for posterity.
We'll have 12 children. All of them will know these messages, your moments of victory, by heart.
Fast approaching the planet. Velocity 7.34 kilometers per second. That's not the only reason. I need to stay focused now, and talking to these metal walls just doesn't do it for me anymore.
It's faulty Riley's fault.
To the best of my knowledge, the course correction maneuver I executed 2 weeks ago was a success. Though it did burn more fuel than I hoped, telemetry suggests I'm still on a viable course for a slingshot. All my trajectory readings are on point.
Frank, wait! You'll get yourself killed!
And now, for the real deal. Trajectory check, locked. Expected periapsis, 120 kilometers. Delta V budget, 20 seconds. Computer, start countdown. Fuel check at 65%. Attitude control system, aligned at 0, all 3 axes. Gyroscope stabilizers, active. No unexpected drift. Pitch and yaw meters, stable.
Frank, stop! For fuck's sake! You're too disturbed to drive.
Thrusters engaged. You better work, motherfucker. Engine temp approximately 210 degrees. Within parameters. Delta V readout 7.40, 7.48. Good, good. Fuel rapidly falling. 48%, 46%. Shit. Delta V readout 7.5, 7.53. Rechecking orbital trajectory display. I'm not gonna fucking make it. Fuel recheck, 40%, falling fast. Shit. I'm getting too close to Mars, and I don't have enough fuel to get out of the planet's gravity well. Boarding burn!
Stop, fucking Anderson! Stop, Frank!
Fuck! Maybe I should just open that airlock and be done with all of this.
What the? You piece of shit!
Mission day, I think it's 181. Yeah. I've been mostly sleeping for the past couple of weeks. There are some bottles of zinc coating in the medicine box, and to be honest, even the dreamless void inside me is better than the real void outside. You know, habit is a fucked up thing. Even though I wanted to shrivel up and die, I still ate that horrible chickpea stew. Still pissed in bags, still recycled every last drop of it. Still scrubbed filters like I'll live in this tin can for 1,000 years. get myself to record anything earlier. Didn't know what would even be the point. I let my pride rule me by recording the burn. And I'll have proof of my success, you know? A statement of my genius. Judith Resnick, the brilliant problem solver. What I have instead is just a reminder of what a fool I was.
Always so hard on yourself. You have to stop whipping yourself, love.
By now, this is all just ramblings of a broken down woman, and nobody in Coral Destiny's Star Command is interested in that, right? So, why am I recording this? Because I have to stop being selfish. I was so laser focused on getting out of this shit loop that I haven't really been thinking about what I left behind. Who I left behind. I didn't dare to think, and right now, I have to. Though it still breaks my heart. Frank, I've never met anybody who had more resolve than you. Life threw shit after shit at you, and you just kept shrugging it off and going on. That's why I fell in love with you. The unbreakable man. I'm sure there are scars, but as you said, they're just a testament of the shit we've been through. Thinking of you and how you would approach this made me get up. Made me clean myself after 2 weeks. Made me put up that flipped mental table and start planning again.
You were also our guiding light in our darkest of nights.
Yes, the fuel is insufficient. Yes, my trajectory is shit. Yes, my vector of approach is abysmal. But there must be a way out of this shit. Must be. And I'm gonna stop this train wreck of thoughts now. Judy out.
Riley, yeah. I saw her recently. We talked like we hadn't in so long. It really moved me. Never enough time. There was always pressing matters, and time just slips away. It gets easier here when I come to Dana. She offers me a hand of salvation, makes my life better, or less dark. Yeah, it feels good at first, but then it all turns black and starts sinking deeper. Yeah, exactly that.
It's not exactly in accordance with Coral Destiny's security protocols. Screw Coral Destiny's protocols. Hiya! So sorry about that sterilization procedure, but it's necessary in a facility of this type. And don't you worry about the chemicals, they are all organic in origin. As of a couple of days ago, ex-coworker, mind you. I never collaborated with her professionally as my work is independent of most of the company. But personally, I'm sorry she decided to leave us. Most of Coral Destiny's employees truly believe the company pitch, and it makes them behave like a cult. Riley wasn't like that. I know little. She had a tragic life. Her father died before she was even born. Her mother died in an accident when Riley was 12 years old. That would break most people, but not Riley. Tough as titanium nails, that one. What remained of her family contributed to keeping her sane, surely. Frank, an older brother, and the people that practically adopted both of them and gave them a home, the Flemings, Benjamin especially, he was like the dad Riley never had. The Flemings are the people who own the Rue Valley Motel, you know? Could be. Although, since that machine has a habit of eating coins, I can't say I blame Riley. But, as I said, Riley is tough as nails. That's why she would be an amazing colonist. A pity, really. She trained to be a colonist, which means everything. Kidding. But not really. Every future Martian needs to be a jack of all trades, capable of filling almost any role temporarily or permanently. Every irreplaceable individual is a danger to the colony. Which means that Riley went through a variety of training courses, from comms to advanced first aid to mech engineering and robotics, basic hydroponics. Of course, there will be specialists in the colony. But if something happens to them, better even a crash course than nothing. No, thank you. I don't have many chances to gossip with somebody who doesn't know everybody else around here. What nonsense is this? He's never complained about any side effects. Absolutely I did. I grew it, prepared it, tested it on myself, enjoyed it. Everything was perfect. And I did it more than once. Those are facts. So whatever you think is happening to Ben can't be real. Impossible. What do you mean, literally? You have a connection to Ben? Or something? So, you're one of those empaths linked to everything and everyone? The Overshoot Forum is full of people like you. Lines like, "This world is too much, I'm shutting down," or "I sense your anger and mirror it back." Come on, that's laughable at best and drug babble at worst. Let's drop this story. I've got serious work to do and no time to waste on this nonsense.
Hey, welcome to Kuiperboot.
I'm Travis, and you look like you could really use a drink. Anderson. Ah, Riley. She's cool, super nice, and gives off that easygoing vibe. Oh, and a great tipper. Listen, bud. I know she's a local girl, but not much more than that. But you don't need a setup guy. Just muster up the courage when you see her and say something nice. You might be surprised by the result. Can't tell you much, really, whether she's flying solo or not, or even which team she plays for, if you catch my drift. Besides that, Riley and Frank grew up with Ben at the Rue Valley Motel down the road. Needed no more, but I wouldn't go asking her right now if I were you. Oh, yeah. Last I heard, she's with Coral Destiny. Not sure what her role is, but I'm pretty certain she's the only local on their A-team. Wasn't exactly digging for info, and it's not like Coral Destiny keeps us in the loop on anything. So why not ask the girl yourself?
It's not exactly in accordance with Coral Destiny's security protocols. Screw Coral Destiny's protocols. Hiya! So sorry about that sterilization procedure, but it's necessary in a facility of this type. And don't you worry about the chemicals, they are all organic in origin. Hello, Mr. Pursuer. A very fitting last name considering your job. I'm Dana Peters. How can I help you? But how? With all those Coral Destiny tourists, the place should be doing just fine. What you describe sounds more like Ben himself than something caused by a substance. He has always been irresponsible ever since I met him. And when Anita left, things only went further downhill. She used to take care of all the day-to-day matters. Robin took on as much as she could, but she's still young, inexperienced. A child, so to speak. So, if what you're saying is true, it's not about any substance. It's about Ben and the kind of person he is. always for breaking some rules. Screw Coral Destiny's protocols. Yes?